guys, we have our work cut out for us. That is a pelican that somebody has hooked, and I am gonna do anything in my power to get that hook out of it if I can get close enough to that pelican. Now, put my keys in here so I don't lose them. I've wrestled a number of large animals, but birds are always the hardest. Oh man, he's gonna get away from us before I can help him. Even if I can get close enough to put my hands on him, make no mistake, those guys are incredibly strong and powerful. He is. Hey buddy. Do not recommend you try this. Man, I forgot my damn pliers. Hey pal. All right. See, he can still swim well enough to get away from us. Come here, pal. He's got his bill hooked onto his wing, so he actually can't fly away, but he can still swim. Man, if I don't get him, he's gonna die. Shit. Hey. Damn it. All right, guys, what I'm doing here is definitely not textbook, but we're gonna risk it. I've seen that pelican spinning in circles for the better part of an hour and a half. So I have used my own tackle to snag that line around his bill. I am gonna pull him in and we are gonna get him free. He is most certainly a dead animal walking if we don't. And this is a very stressful situation we're putting this bird through, which is never a good thing for animals. Stress does not help any animal in any survival situation, but we have pretty much no choice here. So let's get him up. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Stand on this. I'm gonna use my jacket. My glasses over there. This is safer for both of us. God, he's so strong. That's the thing people forget about birds, is how powerful they are. Either one of those wings could probably break my nose. You know, if I could just get you close enough to figure out what's going on. He's got a hook through his bill. He's got a hook through his bill that is also, whoa, buddy. I'm gonna try to do this really quickly here. Okay, you hold still. Oh, shit. Hold still, buddy. Hold still, there we go. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. I do not want him flapping his wings. Good God. I got him. Somebody hooked him and I'm gonna unhook him. No, I'm good. Thank you though. All right. There it is, right there. Somebody. Okay, there's the hook. Like to get that, there we go. Okay, hook's out of his bill. Let's figure out where the rest of this, shit. Figure out where the rest of this line goes real quick. Here's our hook through one feather. Buddy, calm down, buddy. You're okay. Just clip that feather. Okay, our gear is free. There we go, our gear is free out of the way. I want to get the rest of this line off of him. Okay. Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it. He's got so many hooks and things going through his feathers. Just gonna put my knee across the back of his neck very gently. It's the soft version, the Gordon Ryan technique here. Just knee across the back of the neck. I really want to get any other hook off of him, or this is just going to happen to him again as soon as he goes free. Come on, buddy. Okay. Cut all this line loose. Again, not... There it is. That's what I'm looking for. There it is. Oh, that line going round and round his wing. I gotta be careful as I do this, because the moment this wing is freed up, he can smack me pretty well. Where's this line going? There it is. Right, look at that. Right around his wing. Clip that all off. Oh my goodness, buddy. Oh. So much fishing line. Somebody, you know what? I'm gonna do a little PA after this because I'm kind of pissed off about this. Just can't find where this. Oh goodness, buddy, you're okay. You're okay. Okay, there it is. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. Lord Almighty. Very, very carefully. Very carefully. Let's make sure, yeah, hook's out. Hey, buddy, stop it. Stop it. Let me make sure there's nothing around his neck. You guys can see there his bill, the damage that was done. That was a circle hook, actually. Just goes to show that circle hooks are not always gonna help everything. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I want to take him a few meters away from where we're at and give him a space to kind of sit calmly. I don't want to put him right back in the water. I actually want him to have a chance to rest. There we go. There we go. Okay, well, he's going back to the water. Oh my goodness, pal. Oh, Lord. Oh. Again, I don't recommend anyone at home ever try that. There he goes, way out there. He's that dot center screen. So again, guys, remember, even though you may have a true passion for wildlife, an undying passion, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily the person that needs to be handling wildlife. Always try to get a trained professional on scene if you can. And if that's not possible, then you need to have a really good understanding of the type of animal that you've got in front of you. You need to weigh out the options of whether or not it's worth trying to do something yourself. You know, if you've got a bobcat in front of you, don't even. On the flip side, fish are a wild animal that we handle every day recreationally, for sport even, and nobody thinks twice about it. And then you've got animals that are in the middle, like that pelican, where it's not an animal you would necessarily think right away is dangerous, but in all actuality, they can be quite dangerous. Large birds are much more dangerous than people think. And what I tend to find, and have found over the years, is that people vastly overestimate their own abilities and underestimate the abilities of whatever animal that they're dealing with. In general, most animals are capable of causing more harm than people give them credit for. If the animal's life is in immediate danger, and there's no way that animal is going to survive without professional assistance, so long as it's not an animal that is going to potentially cause you a significant amount of harm, then your best option may be to help it yourself. But again, I would urge you to err on the side of caution and remember that most wild animals can cause significantly more harm than people think. At the end of the day, as sad as it may be, it's better to play it safe for yourself than take a risk of getting hurt or have some type of zoonotic disease transmitted to you from that animal. Now, final note here, do not leave your stuff out. Like, come on. All the fishing line and fishing hooks that I found out there that are in my bag that I brought back with me, just absolutely insane. And yes, sometimes it can't be helped. I've lost gear before. You get snagged on a rock, you fight it, you cannot get it out, you end up losing that gear. Well, eventually it'll work itself loose and some animal may come into contact with it. You know, I'm not denying that that most certainly can happen to anyone with the best intentions. But then on the flip side, I find so much gear that people just leave behind. Coils of line they didn't want to pick up, hooks strewn across the ground. It's absolutely ridiculous and it's unacceptable. And that's how that kind of stuff happens more often than not. So please, I urge you, if you brought it with you, take it back. It's not that hard. And if it is too hard for you to do that, then you don't need to be fishing. It is that simple. And most people watching this are not the people I'm talking to. You're sitting there nodding your head saying, yeah, that's right. For those of you out there who find it too difficult to take your gear back with you, you do not deserve to go fishing and you don't need to go fishing because you're not doing anyone any good, especially not these ecosystems that real fishermen want to protect, strive so hard to preserve. Do us a favor, stay home. For those of you out here who care, legitimately care about wild animals, you know what to do. Take your stuff back with you. Have a designated pocket on any bag that you have. That's your spare line pocket. That's your trash pocket. You cut off a hook, you cut off a leader, you put it in that pocket, you empty that pocket in the proper receptacle before you go home. We do this, all of us, anyone out here who's fishing, I hope, you know, we do this because we have a true passion for the outdoors and for wildlife, and to see something as amazing as that bird, that pelican, struggling as a result of someone's negligence with gear that the rest of us would use to try to appreciate the natural world, it's very, very sad, very tough to see. Now, luckily, that bird's going to be fine. I watched him swim away. I watched him on the far side of the lake. I think he's going to be all right. But there's a lot of animals out there that just aren't that lucky. They're not that lucky. So help everyone put an end to this by being responsible with your gear. End of the public service announcement. Next time we'll try to come back with some fish. More is coming, guys. Stay tuned, and until it's here, I will see you later.